Oh look, we got a brand new member of the family. Pomelo, it's your tech business girl Melody Tensei. And today we got a Samsung Galaxy A08. Wait a second, that's an A06, not an 8. God, I'm misremembering things. And today we got a Galaxy A06. So let's get into the story right now. So Mama Mel was looking for a new phone because her current phone, the Galaxy S10 that I have mentioned some time ago, in a few videos ago I guess, the battery degradation is getting worse. And it's starting to reach to a point where it's unbearable and carrying a battery bank is a necessity. So she figured, well, it's been quite some time. She's been holding on to the phone for like probably 5 years now. So it's about time we get a phone change. So we did some phone shopping, and under my supervision, I kind of recommended a Nothing Phone 2A. However, there is someone in the family that's not too thrilled looking at the price of the Nothing Phone 2A, and that's Papa Mel. Papa Mel believes that the phone he's currently holding on to, which we'll get to in a moment, is too overpowered for his use. So he figured he should just hand down that phone to Mama Mel and he get a far cheaper phone. At this point, by the time you hear this, you would know that this is a downgrade. So before we talk about that phone, let's get into this first. We're gonna get into the unboxing. Oh, where's the phone? Well, that's because I've done prior testing and now the phone's not here. But everything underneath is still here, so let's get into this one first. We got the SIM eject tool, which I won't really be using because I already got one from the iFixit toolkit. And it's just some simple old quick start guide, and that's pretty much it. It's nothing too complex, I guess. Right, so let's get onto the phone. And we're gonna set up the phone so we can do exactly what we need to do. Enter the Galaxy A06. Now, I've also done a few things prior, so I've got myself a new silicone case, cheapo case that you can find in AliExpress. And over the front, we got a cheapo tempered glass, also from AliExpress, because that's how low we're going, especially with Papa Mel complaining about prices left and right. So you may be wondering to yourself, why don't you just pick up like a cheaper phone that is like of a Chinese brand? That's primarily because I don't really quite trust Chinese companies with their ROMs, especially with advertising and privacy and stuff like that, and updates as well. So like the quality of the updates. So in those matters, I've ended up finding myself back to Samsung multiple freaking times, no matter how much I want to leave them. But regardless, let's boot it up. Welcome. Easy setup with another device. Sign in automatically and copy settings and accounts. Enter a phone that looks awfully similar. So this right here is a Samsung Galaxy A15, which has pretty much the same case, the same tempered glass, just on a different model. Do you see how much of a joke this is? Papa Mel is willing to go that stupid far to pick up a phone downgrade of this caliber. So this phone is going to be Mama Mel's phone eventually, and that phone's gonna be Papa Mel. Wow, what a crazy world I'm living in today. Dear Lord, this phone is hitching a lot. Look at the sheer speed of this. Yeah, barely moving at all. Oh god! Yeah, because of this hitching, I'm gonna give it some time to chill and wait for it to finish transferring. Yoru asa made zutto soba ni ite aizu o shitate iwanai no. So it's been a few minutes has passed, and as you can see, I'm still struggling to transfer chat backups from WeChat manually, as they instructed to. And well, As you can see at the time, it's not exactly the time that I usually record in, so yeah, and Papa Mel is probably gonna be awake anytime soon, so I better get this done ASAP. So I'm gonna put the camera down and actually get to real work. But yeah, with that said, thank you so much for watching, thank you so much for chilling with me and watching me go through this crazy little process just for funs and giggles, and I don't know, Papa Mel doing a shitty downgrade. But yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Hopefully it gets done ASAP. I need to catch some sleep. But that's it. Otsumero deshita. It's 7 AM JST and I am feeling really fucking EP right now. Have a good night, y'all. We. This is the most torturous phone I've got, to be honest. It's so bad